Welcome back to Darkmoon Diaries episode 92. We're going to continue looking for Gaia now. Survey this area. Let's see if we can find her. Get away from me! Gaia! It seems I've no choice. Oh God. Okay. What am I? A bish. What's the point of taking me out of a cutscene to put me right into another one? What are you all gawping at? I don't mean to stare, but it's not every day I see magic like that. So this is the power of the fairy you spoke of. Ever since I was a child, it has whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's how I came to use its power. But there are things even I can't explain. Holes ripped into thin air, terrifying creatures crawling out, ghastly looking blades and armor appearing out of nowhere. But worst of all is the dark energy that comes from inside. This power, it feels as though it's only flowing through me and never truly mine. And even when it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spells to work. So in summary, you don't have control over the magic. Well, it's not as if I ever tried to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of traveling through Armorang. And while I understand that you want answers, you're not going to find them unprepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you. Reed, think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Eden. There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again. So the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good. I must concur with Thancred's assessment. At present, we know precious little of Gaia's origin and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing our mission and her own well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of the risks, dost thou still wish to pursue this course? I do. Ah, she got married to someone. It wasn't so long ago that I was living in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe the people keeping an eye on me thought that was for my own good too. But if we shut Gaia away for our own convenience, we're no better than Vothri and Ranjit. I've learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out a helping hand, not push them away. Now it's my turn to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. Even knowing the danger that lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you? Well, can't say fairer than that. How about you, Urianger? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. Mine apologies,
I just like
my
it
dear.
because I like the completion because like you log that you've made one of everything, and then also when I do that, I just sell it, so it makes me a lot of my money. But then I'm also a person that's cheap as hell, so I go gather all my stuff myself.
Okay. Mine apologies, my dear, but we felt it necessary to test thy resolve. Let it suffice it to say that thou hast left no room for doubt. For what it's worth, Reen, I never doubted you, but make no mistake, the danger that Urianger and I spoke of is all too real.
Also,
if you're prepared to go through with this, we'll be right there beside you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I couldn't care less who I travel with, but if we're going to go, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the Southern Watchtower, yes?
Well, I also find
come along
this
then,
crafting
and don't fall
stupid
behind.
because, like, you obviously have Master 1, Master 2, Master 3 recipes or whatnot, which give you those extra stuff. But, like, I was, like, doing all my quest class for, like, say, my leather worker because this was my highest. And I was like, oh, you have to craft this, but you need, like, recipe number 3. And I was like, where do I get these recipes? What's happening here? And then I had to go through and, like, I ended up getting number 1. I was like, where do I find number 3? Because it's not at the same location. So I had to look it up. It was all over the place. I was like, this is stupid. Just give me my recipes. Well, like, no, but the thing is,
it might be a bit of a tight squeeze with
it's
the
always
5
going
of
to be a
us,
rotation.
but we'll
It's
manage.
just-
Perhaps Urianger can sit on top of our luggage. Ha ha ha. Alright, Gaia, what's going on?
That's the other thing is
So there it
for
is.
like the furthament or whatnot for Ishiguro restoration. I have all of the items to do a level like 60 because there's like it's those 50, 60, 80 I think or something. But like
Eden,
to be able to
where I'll find
get
the
it
answers
to the
I seek.
max potential to hand it in for the high seals or whatnot. Like I don't have enough craftsmanship or whatnot. Because even though
The
my
bringer of
character
the
is
flood,
level, like,
the first sin eater,
60 or whatnot,
would it
the
lead me to my
amount of
past
gear
or
I
my
have
future?
is still considered too low to do it, even with like the
what awaited on the
things
path
I
ahead
need,
I
and I
couldn't
go, like,
say,
so this is just
but I
taking
had
up
no choice but
inventory
to take the
space,
first
and I
step.
have to craft it then by hand to get the closest I can possibly because I can't use a macro and it pisses me off so much.
I know what it's like. It was the same for me.
Yeah, but like I did get that, but since like my classes are level 60.
But I was lucky because Thancred freed me from Yulmore, and I had a chance to see the world. More importantly, though, I met all kinds
yes,
of people,
I
and they
do
taught
know.
me not to
I
live
do
in
know.
another shadow, but
I
to be myself.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you'll have that chance
yeah,
too.
like I do them when I can.
Said your piece, have you? One day? What's that supposed to mean? I don't know how the great Oracle of Light sees such things, but for someone like me, who's only known life in Yulmore, there was no tomorrow, there was no future, only the here and now. And while we waste time on these meaningless conversations, I feel each moment of my life slipping away. Time. It won't wait. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to who I am. I'm sorry, Gaia. Gaia? It's probably not even my real name. It isn't? When Thancred asked my name, I couldn't remember. That's when the fairy whispered to me, Gaia. But if you grew up in Yulmore, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I once knew had either disappeared or been turned into sin eaters. Those whose faces and names I still remember, that is. In the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me. As far as I can recall, I've never been the most sociable person, but still. Well, even if that's not your real name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with it, then that's what I'll call you. And if you're willing, instead of Oracle of Light, please call me Reen. It's not the name I was born with, but that's long forgotten now. But the one that the people whom I consider family gave me. Is that so? Well, as much as I'd love to keep up this chatting, there's something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would have reacted to Eden in some way, but so far, nothing whatsoever. From what I gather, it wasn't until Eden started moving that I appeared out of the blue. Perhaps if you were to actually try flying it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. If you got elements to restore or whatever it was, why don't you hurry up and get it over with? You need to learn some manners. And you need to stop wasting my time. Damn! Alright everyone, I think we've talked for long enough. If you're ready, let's make our way to Eden. Yo, Gaia's actually a bitch. Alrighty. Following the initial changes wrought by the release of water and earth, the empty hath displayed no further signs of alteration. Stability, some may call this and be satisfied, but in truth it is passivity. A passivity stemming from light's ever-pervasive presence. If we are to break the status quo, we must needs employ a catalyst, a third element that shall rouse and stabilize those unleashed energies and activities. Therefore, I propose lightning. So the primal would be Ramoon, yes? From what I've heard, he's a guardian of the forest and not particularly keen on conflict. But you've actually fought with him, haven't you? Ah, yes. Thancred mentioned that he more closely resembles a person than a beast, unlike most other primals. And apparently he tends not to move about much. I'm glad to see our lessons have paid off. Well, it's like you say, if we want to call forth an accurate representation of the primal, I should picture it in my mind as clearly as possible. At the very least, it's worth a try. But the rest is up to Glacier. In order for this to work, we need to actually fly somewhere, yes? So rather than sitting in one spot while you exchange anecdotes, why don't you get this blasted thing moving first? God, I hate you so much, Gaia. One must admit, the suggestion is not without merit. Green, might I suggest the Gandalf Thunder Plains is our next location? These plains, it is writ, were perpetually blanketed in storm clouds. The only source of illumination is ceaseless barrage of lightning. The ambient aether that lingereth there shall provide ideal conditions for the summoning. Oh my god! The Thunder Plains! Then that's where we're heading. Come on, Eden. We've got a job to do. This should be a good spot as any. Alright, Glacier, whenever you're ready.
Do it.
Exactly.
I must say, Thunder Plains Hog.
Oh yeah, I guess we're doing Ramoon next, then that means.
Thunder Plains.
I'm actually in the same part of the story as you, GT.
How far
for
did you guys
Edith?
get in 10 the other day?
And-
I started with them, to be honest. I'm literally the same part. Which is Ramen.
Okay. So Scar needs a second.
Is this the hard one?
They're all the hard ones.
Yes, that is the
I
correct
mean, they do
answer.
progressively get harder as you go. Although I
Oh
still
no,
think
I think Titan's been the most annoying one yet.
it's the Thunder
It's not.
Horse.
It's
I'm
really,
doomed.
really-
It's the Thunderblades!
The Thunder.
Where's Titus, like, jumping and avoiding shit?
The thunder. There's a thunder. Under.
yeah, so just look around.
Can we avoid the 100
So
strengths? Get a celestial weapon.
Yep.
It's a horse.
Ooh, this is a cool looking remove.
My goodness.
Oh, he freaking had sex.
Oh yeah, it's
No,
a
that's a-
Ramuina horse.
No, it's
Wait.
Hormoon.
And a
what is that
horse.
horse that we get very early on?
Ixion.
Ixion, yeah. Ixion had a child with Ramun, and that's what it looks
Yep.
like. Or what is it?
Promotion macro.
Oh,
Dragon
shit.
Ball Z with.
I did not mean to do that.
Wow,
I did not mean to do that.
toxic!
Actually, no, I totally meant to do that. I forgot I moved my keybinds. I'm gonna pretend like that was on purpose. And I was just really impatient.
It's okay, toxic Lalafells are normal.
This is true.
I'm scared.
Yeah. You should be.
There's only
Uh,
2 nails.
Go away from
Over
the
here.
one that's posting away. Yep, that's that.
Corner, 'cause that's where everyone else went. Oh, there's
Balls.
balls.
Should we take some balls?
Take 3, and you come with me to light.
Oh shit, what does this purple marker mean? Am I gonna
Bad.
die?
I need more and somebody took
My
2.
3 balls.
I only
Some
have one.
thundercloud happened there. And I don't know.
Is it the same mechanic that we
What is that? Oh,
There they are.
okay, I guess I should just spoil one.
Oh, please don't. I still need them. Oh,
Oh, how many do you need?
at least one more.
Oh,
There we go. So I was saying last time I still only had one. Everyone keeps taking them.
That doesn't look good.
No, we're good. That's why you need the balls. Exactly.
Oh, get away from that.
oh, should I stop after I get the marker?
It's gonna push you.
This is a pushback?
Yes. Right.
I love that animation of getting pushed.
Yeah, there's 2 balls over there. I assume avoid the lane with the horses.
Yes.
You alright?
Hey, get your sorry ass back here. Oh shit, no, I'm about to lose my little lightnings.
There'll be more before the next one, I think.
Which one posting? Okay, the
The
other
one,
way.
the one. It's always the little one.
Yeah. Oh, bad.
Oh,
Rip
damn,
Scarlet
what?
Claws. Oh, I need a third. Give me my third.
Need at least 2, please.
That's the only downside of white mage. You have no move. Just to run away.
I-
Ow!
I'm actually dead.
I
Yeah.
didn't have any stack on me. That's why.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, like doing Endwalker content can really damage you when you try to do some older content.
You guys are at 50%.
Oh, I have too many.
Yeah, like every mechanic has some kind of whereabout to how it's going to deal damage. but older content you don't. Like,
How
you
you
just
kill
need
me?
to learn.
Well,
Oh, that's a dead Akiyoshi.
each other.
It very is.
Oh my god, it's about to be a dead me.
Yep, you are right on that note.
Let's do this. Let's see if they want low damage reduction for good measure.
Yep.
Oh god, I did not see that
I
coming.
forgot about them. I like saw them and I was trying to avoid them, and then I forgot at the last minute. Still got hit by them. That was hilarious.
What should I do right now? I think right now I'm going to try and solo Titan.
Do it. Do it.
It's time to get another 20 minutes of Bane.
This one.
Level
Small
one.
one.
I learned that it's way easier than Titan.
Yes, big bit.
I'm about to take a lot of damage.
Mitigation.
Oh, I am dead.
Oh yeah, cause yeah, I think you clip each other there.
Oh, I think I need to.
Whoops.
Ah yes, both Reapers are dead together.
Oh, that was.
We
Ow.
died together,
Yeah.
GT.
Yep. Oh, hey look, the 4 people who
Take
queued
you
in
with me.
together. 4 out of 5 people who queued in together are dead.
Go on, Owie. You're the last one standing of us.
Yeah, you're almost at LB3.
The exact opposite of Prague.
Fury proper day.
Oh my god!
It does so much damage.
Wait, so how many balls are we supposed to get with the static?
3.
Three.
Maximum.
If you take
Guess
more than
that's
that, you get a debuff.
Oh,
You can still survive it with 2, but 3 is ideal.
I
know.
Yeah, I had the debuff. Ooh, I got a... Why is he rezzing me? Oh, here, because he already rezzed you. That makes sense.
No, don't res me. I'm just
I
gonna
rest the
die
first person on-
anyways.
I don't want to be alive.
I
What
rest
do
the
you
next
mean?
person on my list, alright?
I would like to be,
I'm just gonna wait till
but I'm
after
usually the
this.
last, because I'm pretty sure the DPS gets shown in alphabetical order, and I'm usually at the end.
Oh, I just took so much damage there. Because I'm trying to avoid other shit.
Don't worry, right now your helpful right mage is going to join you in a couple of minutes, hopefully.
Talk about red mage. Why do you never pick red mage? You pretty much just main red mage, but you never pick on Frog or Hero.
Because I really like red mage because of the res, and I don't have res.
Yeah, I'd say
on-
Red Mage at 50 is not the most exciting.
Uh-oh, it's gonna
Yeah.
spawn a cloud on
You
top
can
of
do
my
like-
head.
Scott, get over here. Get out. You don't want
You
to
can
go
only
together.
do melee combo, and that's it. Also, I am the healer, so
Oh, maybe we should
I
have
cannot
stacked back
change
here.
to DPS. I have not that luxury yet. So I'm going to stay as healer during coils, tank during Alexander, and then be DPS in Stormblood.
Alright,
Yes.
not my friend.
And I'm going to be main red mage. I mean, technically speaking, I could be also main blue mage because it's level 70.
Oh shit! There was a horse. That's
Indeed.
awkward.
Why, yes.
Yeah, LB3.
Yep.
Just LB3. Not to raise
That's
people.
okay.
Are you dying to Ramu?
Yeah, just don't raise me. I'm not much help.
Yeah, I've been dead
From
most of
the
this
get-go.
life, yeah.
Just bad luck. Just leave me dead. Oh no, don't raise me. It's okay.
Just let me
I'll try to
die.
hit him at least once and do like a little bit of health.
Nah, it's a race of shame. You know you dead. You know you messed up.
Well, I'm joining the game.
You know. Ow!
Those
Horses!
horses! I keep forgetting about
I
them.
know. That's what keeps killing me. Alright,
Well,
let's
so
actually
who is after Ramu?
pretty
After
sure my least
Ramu?
favorite fight.
Yo, I love it.
see
Right?
where
I don't care.
I don't remember. Who
Did
is
they ever
after
do
Ramu?
Shiva?
No, that's later.
Yeah,
I think that's the
No,
last
that
one
is
of this.
really. Yes, that is the last one
I'm
of
pretty
this
sure
one.
it's the wonderful duo that I hate.
Oh, the Guruda. Yeah.
I hate that one. Alright, I'm just taking this to a quarter this time.
So we're going to die there.
I probably am.
Yeah.
Kind of weird
Well,
to just captains there.
well,
And Johnny.
I was gonna make it out and then they rescued me into
You
like the part
of
that I had to run
31.
further. Then we both died.
Man, to be honest, I never thought I would really love that my favorite again is not popular.
Hey, jeez.
Alright, time to get out of here.
Right here, I'll give it to the healer that I apparently got killed.
I give it to the healer too. He rescued me 3 times.
Yeah.
Sakiyoshi, you said you're a healer main, right?
Yeah, but I haven't
Okay,
played White Mage in
okay.
like after Endwalker.
Oh shush.
Now I'm
Well,
just
in the game.
We did it in one try, which is still better than Titan.
Yeah.
like I'm so used to how
Ooh,
Sage
I
how
love
mobile
this.
Sage is now.
Helm of Golden Antiquity. Oh yeah, these are better than the other
Oh,
stuff.
I died in that
Back
final
down.
part.
I mean, technically speaking, all the healers with
just jump
the
off.
changes
How was my jump
are
off?
really mobile.
Yay!
Okay,
Give
well,
me
I
my
got
stuff.
the scroll, so I'm good.
Yeah, all my stuff.
That's fun. I like jumping off things. Oh, I didn't die.
Okay, back to
I don't die
deafening. I thought I was prepared to expect anything, but I didn't expect Ramu to turn out quite like that. Appearance aside, he was quite aggressive as well. The self-belief in him as a kindly guardian clearly makes a difference to his temperament.
Aw, thanks though.
Anyway, I'm glad it's
Oh,
over.
we keep changing the color of the crystal.
Let's get back to the camp and see if anything's changed. Da, 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 da.
See ya.
Oh, did Yaya leave?
Yeah, she was calling it there.
Sad.
She was subbing in Lucario.
The crystal's a different color, but apart from that, it all looks the same. Oops. It may look the same eye, but it feels different. The air has grown slightly more humid, as it does before rain. I have to say, I'm not exactly prepared for wet weather. If Eden can control elements and so on, can't you tell it to send those clouds somewhere else? Speaking of which, I'm not very impressed with its so-called powers. If changing yellow crystals to purple is the extent of its abilities, it's no surprise the fairy didn't bother showing up. I hope that whatever's next is more worthwhile. What a biatch. Rather than influencing the ground beneath our feet, Eden hath brought change to the firmament above. And yet 'tis clear that a more dynamic element is required for the natural cycle of precipitation and evaporation to be complete. So, we need movement? Would wind do the trick? Most certainly. It seems we have a plan. Let's not dwell too much on the effects of each individual element and instead focus on seeing them all restored. The power of an oracle. Not to be sniffed at, it seems. All my life you were a constant companion, your voice ever seeping into my mind. Why then, of all times, did you abandon me? Deaf even to the crashing of thunder, or were you simply biding your time? Gaia's evil for sure. Okay, and with that, we are going to call it an episode. As always, see you in the next one.